Hi everyone, how are you? It's Jen from practicalbydefault.com, solutions for the working homeschool mom. And today it is December 29th, 30th, I believe. Anyways, it's the last few days of 2019 and I wanted to talk about your planner. So do you have a 2020 planner picked out? If you do, I'd love to know which planner you have and what you'll be using it for. Leave a comment below. Share with me your planner, how you're going to use it. As you know, I believe that a planner is an essential tool for a working mom who is homeschooling her kids. It doesn't have to be a paper planner. It doesn't have to be an online planner. There is no perfect planner, but there is the right planner for you. And a planner for me is the only way to keep track of everything. And so it's the only way I know where I need to be, when I need to be, what needs to be done, all that fun stuff. So last year I used the Sarah Scribbles Get It Together planner. And I wanted to share my thoughts of using this planner. If you've used it, let me know what you thought of it. A lot of people have been asking me, and I said I would share throughout the year. If you've followed me on Instagram or Facebook, or even on my site and in my newsletters, you've seen me sharing how I use this planner. And so the first thing that's kind of funny about this planner is I had never seen it or heard of anybody talking about it. My sister-in-law ordered one. And my husband, who is not a planning person, said, his niece really likes her comics. They're really, really funny. And so his sister ordered the planner and I saw it and I thought, that looks so cool. I love the comics. They're funny. They're lighthearted and very relatable for me as an introvert who has cats, who works at home. I found them very relatable. And so I said I wanted one, and my daughter got the exact same planner. So together we started our planning sessions. So on Sunday night, we get together, we go to our planning box, and I start with a brain dump, and then I plan my week. So for me, a planner is really important. However, I will say that I did not do my research before I ordered this planner. So I it was really kind of the luck of the draw type thing that I got a planner I ended up really liking. So the first thing I want to talk about with planners is I had always used a paper printed planner before. So I used a binder that was 3 rings and I just hole punched it and put the pages in. And I liked being able to pick and choose my pages. But one thing I never noticed that my binder didn't do until I got a binder with a coil is that you can take your planner and flip it. Sorry, I knocked something out. Flip it right around so it lays flat when you're writing. And that is an awesome feature. So I highly recommend when you pick out a planner, if you like to write on really flat surfaces or you often don't plan at a table or a desk, look for one with either a coil. I'm not sure if the discs do it too, that you can turn it around and lay it flat. So that's one thing I really like about this planner. Oh, another thing is the size. So I don't know if that gives you a size idea. So it's a good size. It may fit in your purse. I tend to use a very small purse. It fits in my gym bag perfectly. But I use a paper planner, so I use this, and I use a digital planner. So my digital planner is what I take with me, and this is how I lay out my week. Okay, so the next thing that I really like, I'm going to try to get rid of my bookmarks because it's the end of the year and I don't need them anymore. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit sad. I'm not using this planner for next year, and I'll explain why in a few minutes. So first of all, it's very durable. This has lasted me an entire year. The only thing that you can see is wear and tear is that the plastic is kind of starting to come off. It has gotten wet with coffee and water. My dogs have jumped up when I'm trying to plan and it's splashed everything, and it's still in really good condition. Hi, Edna says she loves her spiral bound. Yes, I never realized how awesome they were until I had one. I was like, oh, I like that idea. So yeah, it's great. So the next feature that it comes with is a page of stickers. Now, in theory, I love these. In reality, the problem with some of them are a good size, right? So there's my finger. They fit in really well. These are way too big. They did not fit in the boxes, as you can tell. I didn't use them, although I love this one. I should put that on the very last page. I made it. It's been a rough year. If you had a rough year, you know, you made it. Congratulations. So, and it says, but I went for a binder style this year. Can I ask you what planner you got? Which binder style did you get? So the stickers are fun. They're a great extra. I wish they fit in the planner a bit better. As you can see, I didn't use a lot of them, and I love stickers. So I ended up going to my local store, Michael's, and ordering and buying Happy Planner stickers, and they fit in great. Okay, so the first thing you get is a 2019 calendar. You're at a glance. This is great. As you can tell, I scribbled all over it for counting off weeks and, you know, marking any holidays. And then you have the calendar overview. So this started in September 2018, and it went all the way through to December 2019. And this is what I liked about it is that, so I use the monthly overview as a way to mark in any appointments. You can see I have self-care written every day. There was the gym, there's dog appointments, vet appointments, work appointments, hair appointments, dental appointments, all of that stuff is here. So at a glance, I love these pages. However, they are not near the weekly, like the weekly layouts. So what I did is I bought, I don't know what these clips are called. I think they're called binder clips. And I used them to mark where it is. And these are great. They slide in, they snap in, and they stay. This is not what went flying earlier. This is went flying. So this is a paper clip in the shape of a coffee cup, of course. And these don't stay in very well if they get flung when you're gesturing, as you saw earlier. So this was great. I love the size. It's perfect for making little notes. I really like it. The colors for each month are very pretty. They also had parts where you can write in notes and stuff. So here you can see my goals and business goals and that type of thing. And your holidays for different countries is listed in here. So mostly USA and some Ireland, Australia. So it's great. Okay, so you have that for all 12 months. Or, well, actually 16 months. Okay, so here is the first one. So this is what a weekly layout looks like. I was like, what is that called? It has 7 days. Guys, it's been a day. Has anyone else had a day? Has anyone else had a year? Binder clips, I love them. Binder clips are amazing. I wish I had stocked up, so now I'm keeping an eye on Michael's because Michael's is a great place to get supplies, and it's even better to get them on sale. So I'm keeping an eye for when a few more go on sale because my daughter and I always split the packages. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice is that I never use a planner the way it's designed to be used. Always, always, always make the planner your own. Don't be afraid to scratch out stuff and write what you want in them. So the way she has it laid out is you have appointments and miscellaneous, then you have stuff to do, and then, and this is kind of funny, my social life, which I don't have. No, I'm kidding. So, and then she has the comic of the week. And so, and then notes and stuff, and you have the month that you're on and the upcoming month if the week goes between 2 months, which is great. So I didn't start in August, as you can see, because I only have one sticker, which is what's coming up. And I also plan for planning. So I write in planner date with my daughter. Otherwise, I forget to plan. And then Monday comes and I have no idea what I'm doing that week. Nothing's written down. I forget stuff. I'm late. It's just chaotic for me. So not everybody's built that way, but for me, it's very chaotic if I don't plan. And this is the old and the newer from Michael's. Michael's is one of my favorite places to get supplies. I always look, okay, so I go to Amazon and I look at what I'm gonna get, whether it's a planner or stickers or whatever, and I read all the reviews. And then I throw it in my cart. And that way, if it goes on sale, I get an email. And then I use Ebates to save even more. But mostly I do that, and then I go to Michael's and wait for the sales too. So I signed up for their email list, and sometimes they send you really great coupons. Yeah, exactly. So you want to be able to use your planner for what it is. So I break it down into sections, fixed, flexible, and self-care. So if you know my systems, if you're familiar with it, that's the way I set up my planners. So some of the weeks, like this one, you can see has a huge note section. So I just separated off with washi tape and added in, you know, my habit trackers. And so, yeah, so my first one here is like appointments. So I kind of did that, worked out my work schedule, and then stuff to do was our homeschooling schedule. And then my social life got replaced to self-care. So that would be walking or going to the gym or eating healthy, all that stuff. So the planner is really great, and I'm kind of sad to not be using it next year. The comics are hilarious. I love the bright colors. I love the coil. So next year I'll be using a happy planner. Now, the reason I forgot to tell you about the back pages. Sorry. Okay, so at the end of the year, or the end of the calendar, you get these 2 pages. And it's backwards. So these are your planning, 2020 planning pages. As you can see, I never use them. Some people might like to kind of do an overview. I always do mine in the actual month, that little section. Mandy says, howdy, I was gifted a planner. Woo, which planner did you get? Okay, and I don't, but they're there if you want them. Again, you have the year at a glance. Okay, so this is 2018, 2020. Again, I obviously use that. I'm doing a 5-day goal setting challenge in January. It starts not today, but next day. And you can see I have it scribbled. Goals starts there, ends there. So I use those pages. And then you're going to find the pages that never saw the light of day. So I never use these, but you might. So I'm going to show them to you. There's a notes page. I wrote so many notes. They're invisible. Goals. And I do have goals, but I didn't make note of there. Ideas. Okay. And remember. So these pages, and thoughts. I didn't even know these were here. I think that makes me a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. Thoughts. Edna, I'm going to tell you all about how I snagged a killer deal on Happy Planner stickers. But if I don't finish this, I'll forget. So just give me a second. Thoughts and dreams. So I didn't know these pages are back here. Step 1, when you get a new planner, look through it. Contacts, favorites. Mandy says it's the one by the bag company 31. It's an inspiration one. I didn't know 31 did planners. That's cool. Oh, and stuff. Did anyone else have a teacher that hated that word? Memories. So, but I did use the miscellaneous. And the other thing it has is these pockets, which were really, really cool. So you can I did stick sticky notes and things like that. So Edna, I'm going to tell you about the Happy Planner stickers before I forget. Michael's at the end, go into Michael's at the end of like around school. So we went in September, and sometimes they have these grab bags. And because Happy Planner stickers are really expensive in Canada. So I'm from Canada, and they range from $16 to $25 a package. I hardly ever see them any cheaper than that. And so I let my daughter pick out any sticker pack she wanted. And the one that she picked out was student. It was $25. So I was like, okay, that's great. But there was 1,000 stickers in it, so I can't really complain. And as we're going through the checkout, they had a cart, like a shopping cart. And in it, they had these grab bags. And every bag was like $5. And I was like, oh, I wonder what those are. So we picked them up, and it was full of Happy Planner sticker packages. And they had Happy Planner stickers. They had inserts. They had some with the cases. I didn't get any okay. So if you feel the bags, you can kind of tell what's in it. Yes, I'm one of those employees. I didn't open it, so because I used to work in retail, you don't open the bags. But I was feeling through to try to see, and I was pressing the bag really close so I could see through the bag to see what packages were in it. And there was 4 to 5 of those Happy Planner packages of like 800 to 1,000 stickers. So I picked up 2 bags, and then my daughter picked out 1 or 2. And then the next day I went in to get some more, and the entire cart was empty. I was so upset, but we had so much fun. There's dream packages, there was student packages, there was notes. I have a bin that's full of stickers. So we probably have like 8,000 stickers. And my husband he's not a planner at all. And he's like, I don't understand why you need all those. No, I'm like, no, you don't understand. We need the stickers. So this year, in 2020, I'm trying 2 new planners. The first one was planned. It is a Happy Planner. Everybody has been telling me how much they love Happy Planner. It works so amazing. They're super excited. And so I have a planning system that you probably heard me talk about. And I have been testing this simple planning system. I've used it with an online planner like Homeschool Planet. I've used it with Google Calendar. I've used it with a printed planner and a printable planner, ones that you can print. But I've never tried it with a Happy Planner. So I always like to test this system with as many planners as I can to make sure that you can use it with different planners and to see what kind of adjustments I would make to make it work. And so my daughter got a Happy Planner, and I figured, well, I have all these stickers and she has a Happy Planner. I should get a Happy Planner. So it took me, I'm going to be honest, I was really picky. I had a hard time finding a cover I liked, because there were ones like the goal setting one I really liked, but I didn't really like the cover, and they were kind of pricey. So I really took my time finding one. Of course, as soon as I bought one, I found one I liked even better about a month later at Staples, but it stayed on the shelf because I already had one. So the second planner I'm testing is actually being sent to me by a company. And as soon as it comes, I'm going to unbox it for you guys so you can see what kind of shape it is, and we'll take a look together. I'm super excited. It is a goal setting planner, and the company is called Clever Fox, maybe? You can buy it on Amazon. I didn't think they shipped to Canada, so they reached out to me and asked me if I would like to test it out to see if it works with a working mom's schedule, because our schedule is really hectic, right? Especially if you homeschool. So you have working, all the stuff that comes with that. You have your homeschool, everything that comes with that. You have housekeeping and chores and meal planning. So I was like, I don't know. And so they let me pick. And so I asked here on Facebook what I should get, and somebody suggested the goal setting planner, which works out perfect because I'll be doing goals next week. So I will see how that works. I'm a little nervous because it doesn't have the coil bound. So I'm like, oh, I've gotten spoiled. But my Happy Planner has a disc bound, like the discs. So I don't know if I like that either. Anyways, okay, I've shared with you Sarah Scribbles, let's try right side up, planner. I will say I absolutely loved it. The only thing that I didn't really care for, besides the pages at the back that I completely forgot, Edna said I got mine off season and used the months I'd missed for my hubby's medical notes. It was perfect. I wish I had waited till off season, but I didn't know I was going to try it. But that's a really good point because that's when it goes on sale. Okay, so the only thing I didn't like was the stickers were too big for the inside of the planner. Some of them were small enough, but the others, it'd be good if you weren't like using a section, you could stick them in there. You can also give them to your kids and they can stick them to each other. I mean, their own stuff. That's what my kids would do. My kids would stick them to each other. Actually, I would probably stick them to the kids. So, don't be me. And, oh yeah, I forgot. So for me, I was a type of person that I like to go down. So I like to check things off. This is a horizontal layout. So it goes across. So you do your 3 sections across. And at first, when I first started using it, I had to like rewire my brain because I like to check things off and I like to go down the list. And I had to get used to going across. So some things that you want to consider when purchasing a planner is the size. So I don't take my paper planner with me. It will fit in my gym bag. It will not fit in my purse because I keep a small purse. So if you're going to take your planner with you, make sure it fits in the bag. Also, check the layout. So what do you like? I like the monthly overview and then the weekly layout. And I also like to go down the page, not across. And, you know, if it happens to come with those extra pages and you think you'd use them, you know, that's great, but make sure it has the features you really like. And here's a funny thing. Make sure you like the cover and colors. I know it's kind of, I don't know, superficial or, you know, something that most people don't think of, but if you hate the look of your planner, I'm gonna guess you're not gonna use it. All right, so that's it from me. I think I talked your ears off. I will put a link to this planner in the description of this video if you want to check it out. She has a new one coming out 2020. So if you looking for a fun printed planner that's flexible enough for your working homeschool mom life, I do recommend this. I can't wait to check out all the comments and come back because I know I missed some to see what planner you're using for 2020. I can't wait to see them, and I will be checking them out. All right, thanks for joining me. You guys have a great day.